Hi, my name's Alice. I'm part of the Macquarie University iGEM team for 2014. I'm also a contestant on So You Think You Can Synthesise, and I'm here to answer a really good offline question that we got from the University of Oklahoma. And their question is, what were the main differences between eukaryotes and prokaryotes, i.e. bacteria and multicellular organisms? So what I've got drawn up above me on the board at the moment is your stereotypical animal cell and your stereotypical bacteria cell. The main difference between the two is, as you can see, in the animal cell you've got all these little bubbles and boxes and compartments, where in the bacteria here you've got everything is essentially a soup. DNA is floating around with different bits and pieces in there. The main big difference between the two is that these ones have membranes around organelles and these ones don't. What this means for iGEM and synthetic biology is that we can take a system that we can study and characterize in an animal cell, but it's difficult to manipulate because of reasons unknown, and mimic it in a bacteria cell because we can just take the DNA from this, put it in the bacteria, they express it, and we can study it and manipulate it and do anything we want to do. But it means that we have to take something that is known, put it into a system that doesn't normally make it, and make it want to do it. And that's the tricky part. And this is why you'll see a lot of the people who get worried about experimentation and stuff like that, because you're using it on cute little animals like rabbits and kittens and Lord knows what, rats is a very common one. And a lot of people, even in science, have issues with working on animals. One, because of the amount of paperwork, and two, it's not very nice to have to sacrifice them at the end of it. Bacteria are much easier to work with. You just grow them up in a colony and feed them sugar and nutrients and they grow happily. Unless you're making them produce something that they don't really don't like. But you find that out very quickly. So I think the main difference between the two and why we're working with bacteria is, one, it's simple. Plants are really complicated. Takes up a lot of room to grow. And it means that we can manipulate things a lot easier rather than having to worry about an entire plant. I hope that answers your question, and for more information and any other questions that have been answered on So You Think You Can Synthesise, check out our News and Media tab, as well as the Learning tab for any other videos. Thank you.